Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies and gents, just wanted to talk to you for a brief moment. This is a certificate of live birth for myself. Now, I want you to, we're going to dispel some obvious things that other people have mentioned. Let me turn off the voice recognition. It's not on, it's on pause, but it is picking up my voice. So, one second. Okay, that should take care of that. Let's dispel some disbelief, misinformation that's out there because I believe it is necessary. The one thing about the birth certificate that people are not getting, and I would definitely highlight this if I were you, especially when dealing with officials who tell you that the all caps name is not an issue, doesn't mean this, doesn't mean that, doesn't mean a thing. It don't mean a thing if you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's show you something. You see how the mother's name is upper lowercase? Now, this may not be the case with everybody's certificate of live birth, but you see how the hospital's name is in all capitals? You'll notice that that is the only all capital name on the entire document, is the name of the hospital. Okay? So when you get people saying things like, it doesn't make a difference, then you highlight that this is your official name. And the way your official name is rendered is the way it's on the live birth certificate. That's how you take care of that. Don't say, well, my name is spelled this way, my name is spelled like that, my name is this way, that way. Don't do that. It's not necessary for you to tell somebody how your name is spelled. This is the official rendering of my name. This is a legally binding document upon this court. Here is my certificate of live birth and my affidavit attached to it showing that I have attained the age of the majority. The name you have on your piece of is not mine. It's not associated with me. I do not recognize that character. And by the way, the court will say something stupid. Well, where are you such and such? Excuse me. This is who I am, as identified by this instrument. Do you have something on your record showing that this is the party that needs to be here? Because if you don't, then you need to shut up. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, this is how I talk to the court. You can't do that, okay? Because the moment you do that, you will get in trouble. When I do it, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm literally talking to them the same way they have chosen to talk to me. Because they do need to shut up. Because they don't have any jurisdiction. Now, many of you are going to go in there and you're going to have your own little arguments. You're going to put together your own little scripts. And I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how to do. I'm telling you need to start looking at your junk. Now, this is mine. Okay? Look at that right there. All capital letters. Look at the mother's name. Is upper lowercase. Okay? And look at that. The father's name, as you all know, was withheld. Everybody's saying that only the mother signs. Ladies and gentlemen, the father is referenced in here. So that means the person does have a father. It's not a bastard child, as some people are suggesting. That's a presumption. The presumption is killed when the father's name is on the document. Okay? It says parent or other informant. It does not say mother. It means any one of the parents can sign this document. Okay, it's just that simple. Oh, by the way, if you really want to throw some dirt in the mix, have the father sign the birth certificate in the future, not the mother. Have the father sign. Now, a lot of the mothers don't understand this whole process, and so they won't get it. But have the father sign the birth certificate and see what happens. See how much that changes things. A, all I'm doing is pointing out a fact because I can't point out anything else. Now, let's check something else out because, see, what I did notice, I can't do that because I'll be changing up the document, so I can't do that. The document is, I was looking to see if anybody else's name is in capital letters. And no, because the only parties' names that are listed on the birth certificate is the hospital, yours, your fathers and your mammies. That's it. The doctor's names are not here. You don't see the doctor's name. He only signs it. His name is not pre-printed like your mother and your father's name is before they sign. Okay, the only names that are listed here is the state. Now, I think the county recorder name is listed. I got this in the way, so give me a second. Let me minimize. I, get on my nerves. Let me minimize that, and let me scroll down. Yes, the government official's name is on the document along with the state and the register seal. But what you're focused on is the fact is the father's name is listed. The only thing he doesn't do is sign it. Do you not understand this is a unilateral contract? There's a unilateral agreement. How do we know there's a contract? Because this person says, I have reviewed the above stated information and hereby certify that it is true and correct. This is a contract, people. It's an affidavit. So the father is incorporated in this affidavit by reference. It's a unilateral contract. People say, well, they won't let me correct the record. They will let you correct the record. All you got to do is get a court order. When they do a new birth certificate, people, you have to sign it again. All you got to do is correct the record. I know, but that's a whole lot of work. It ain't my fault. I'm just telling you what needs to be done if you're going to do it a certain way. Now, my father, they listed him as a magazine salesperson because he was one of Jehovah's Witnesses. And at that time, that was his main job, going from door to door and offering the publications to people. Yeah, he was like me. He used a technicality. Okay, that's all it was. He used a technicality in the stupid law, and I give him credit. I did not know. I did not know he knew what I knew. He didn't know it until I am this age, because he died when I was 15, so I couldn't ask him questions like the rest of you have your parents that you get to ask questions of. Ask them that they know this, that they know that. I didn't have the opportunity of asking him. So be grateful for what you have, because I did not fully appreciate. Get out of here. It ain't letting me minimize. Wait, let's try it again. It should. Alright, now we got one more thing. This is Brave. What do we have up in Brave? Oh, yeah, no, this ain't what I was looking at. I guess that's it. I got one more video to do. We're going to talk about the contracts in the next video. Because United States, you know how they're trying to say, don't worry about this junk right here. The United States is trying to change the way the Arbitration Act is read and the way certain arbitrations won't be allowed in arbitration, that you'd have to go to the courts only. So we'll be talking about that and how they can't do that because the law prohibits them from doing that at this time. The Constitution prohibits them from doing that. So give me a moment. Be doing that video shortly. Speaking to you later. Goodbye, everybody. Have a Coke. Have a smile. See you in a long while. Adios. Arrivederci. Sayonara.